Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? You guys good? Cool. Hey, Jamarcus. I like your suit. You look like a senator right now. He knows. Before I start my speech, I wanted to, shout out, which is like the urban equivalent of acknowledgement to the people here today who I feel like helped me through this entire process. Jamarcus first because he got into law school, so good for you, man. That's cool. I want to say hi to Cynthia because, she's always a very calm and collected person, always peps the group up. I want to shout out to David, just for, being David, nothing else more. I want to say hi to Asha because, she's cool and she's always motivated and I feel like she's the kind of person who will achieve her dreams. I want to shout out to Diego. Anything? Anything, Diego? It's Diego. I want to shout out to Capricia. Capricia, I say her name wrong all the time. I feel bad. I just messed up. Capricia. So I'm sorry. Very nice lady. I want to say hi to Emily, who probably embarrassed them when I called her out. And Ben for having a magnificent beard. Magnificent beard. Also, thank you, Paul, for giving me this position, even though it was probably a bad idea when you did that. He's regretting this right now. He's like, why did I make a speech? I want to say thank you to Miss Gloria for dealing with me on a daily basis. I'm surprised she doesn't have an ulcer yet. I want to say hi to, is Ernest still here? He's not here still? I want to give him a shout out. He has like a bald head. I was going to make a bald joke, but he's not here anymore. I want to say hi to Patricia for being like the improved female version of Diego. And say hi to Estelle too. Hey, how you doing? That's your mom right next to you? Patricia? Hi, how are you? I'm Joe. All right. Okay, so I haven't always been the most, active person within. It wasn't that funny, guys. Come on. I haven't always been the most committed to community outreach as I am now with Project Change, but I feel like this experience has changed me a lot. When I was in college, I was the quintessential frat guy, the kegs and the just partying. And honestly, at the time it was fun, but once I graduated with a degree, I think I did. I walked across the stage and they handed me something and it says I graduated, but who knows. I realized that I had spent the last 4 years of college not really doing much, or actually focusing on the future. And it took around a year of me being a DJ in Ocean City, Maryland, to realize that my life had some more purpose than just being a DJ playing really loud Kesha for crowds of people. And I found myself working at Stop the Violence in Salisbury, Maryland. I worked as a tutor, and I'd go there every day between 3 and 5 and help kids with their homework and basically just talk to them about their day. And I always, for some reason, felt like I wanted to do more and more and more. So I applied for positions, I did internships, I did everything possible, the kind of thing that you are expected to do when you go out of college. I found myself working in DC on Capitol Hill. I was doing journalism, and I was like hanging out with congressmen and interviewing them, and I thought it was awesome, I thought it was cool, I thought I was making change. But I realized change is what I was doing when I was in Stop the Violence, helping kids with homework. And in reality, I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a person who was there, who you could talk to. So I came across Project Change Maryland. I was perusing the internet, and I don't know how, but I happened to find it. I read the description of the position, and I thought that would be perfect. It would be a great way for me to give back, a great way for me to find out what it means to be the kind of person who helps others. So I applied. And then Paul decided to interview me. Again, it was a bad idea, but he gave me the position. And I started working at Arcola Elementary School as in the after-school program. I learned a lot about myself, what it means to be the kind of person who puts others in front of yourself. So I look back at the times I was in college throwing kegs out of windows, and I realized that, that wasn't me. It didn't have to stay me forever. So I stood there in the classroom, and I'd help kids, Elvis with his homework every day, and he'd tell me how he wanted to be an engineer. And I'd ask him, "You're in third grade, how do you know you want to be an engineer already?" But, he was defined about it. And I realized that he had a better life plan than I did in third grade, than I did when I was 21 in college. So yeah, shouts out to Elvis. And it's a weird feeling. When you start something, you feel like it lasts forever and it's not going to end. And then I find myself here making a speech about how this process has come to an end. And, I want to miss everybody that I worked with in the group. Even though they used to make bets on how late I would be to meetings. Yeah, who won? You won it? Who won? I forget who won, actually. Yeah. But, I want to thank everybody for, always supporting me and dealing with me. And I think, in the end, I feel like we all changed and we all became better people. And honestly, I love all you guys, even the people I don't know here. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys are happy that your loved ones are graduating and moving on to bigger, better things. So I don't really have an ending, so I'm kind of just going to back up from the mic.